If you're feeling shitty and you just wanna cry, if you wanna stick a pencil right through your eye, if you're barely hanging on by a string, join us right here on a Manic Little Thing.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Welcome back to Manic Little Thing.
How you been?
I've been okay.
Right.
Yeah, I've been all right. How are you?
You're doing like a thing though.
I'm having like a thing.
I know you are.
Yeah.
You're doing like a, I'm all right.
I want to fucking kill someone.
I know you do. That's very like, I'm on the out.
Mm-hmm.
It's very like when you walk by people at work and they're like, how are you? And you're like, I'm good.
Yeah,
but
you have to do like the fucking casual bullshit of like, oh, everything's fine. Don't worry about it. But I'm very like, I'm going to freak the fuck out.
I just be like, I'm alive. And people are like, oh.
The thing is, people don't really actually give a fuck how you are.
No, they don't. I say I'm alive, and some people are like, yeah, anything.
It's like purely out of courtesy to ask that question. So like when you answer, honestly, people are like, oh, it's like,
well, sometimes like I don't even say anything. Like I'll be like, hi, how are you? And they're like, good, how are you? And I just keep walking.
Yeah, very that.
Yeah. This episode is very near and dear to my heart and yours.
Yeah.
It's about our mental health. So it's health and wellness part 2.
Yeah.
The mental battle.
It's a big part of why we started the podcast to begin with.
Yeah.
Just to keep ourselves like semi-sane. Semi-sane. Just a little bit. All right. Well, before we start the episode, should we have a cheers?
We should.
Since we're already a week into the new year, I feel like it's appropriate, right? Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone. Hi, Fee. Fee wanted to join us for a cheers as well.
Wow. Shout out to Nicole for...
This is actually really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I usually don't like a Chardonnay. Thanks, Nicole.
Yeah. I took care of her mom.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. So that was nice.
Where do we even begin with mental health? Should we talk about like what mental health issues we each have? Like what we think
Where do we begin? There's so many.
Literally.
We created the spectrum, everyone. The DSM-5 was written. It's almost like an autobiography.
Yeah, we're not nearly as schizophrenic as Mary Crosby, but like we're pretty close.
Very close.
We're pretty close.
Extremely
I gotta
close.
be honest. I think we're pretty close. So.
Yeah, I would say so.
Scoot this back just a hair. Yeah. Well, I'm bipolar and depressive. It used to be called manic depressive. That was like the term for it until they were like, actually, it's just bipolar, but diagnosed bipolar and anxious as hell.
I'm very like undiagnosed quite a few things.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like the OCD is like undeniable. I don't need a doctor to tell me that runs heavy in my blood.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, depression is something that is so strange because I feel like everyone has a level of depression nowadays. And if you don't, you're a liar.
Yeah, if you're sitting here,
if you don't, that's so cool that you're one of God's chosen favorites.
Dead ass. I feel like I know so many people. Well, not so many people, but I know some people that really truly don't understand.
My dad.
Yeah.
My dad.
Like I love my brother more than anything, but like he's somehow like skirted out of having any mental illnesses whatsoever.
He's skirted.
He's very
sideways.
like, hey, how are you? And very like good, like all the time. This cat really wish.
She's like fucking with the... Get off the set!
She is kind of fucking with it.
Get out.
Fee.
Come over here. Do you want to be on the show? You can be on the show for 2 minutes. Come on up.
Here.
She's going to get you a cat here.
That's okay. Fee Meta, say hello.
You wanted to be on the show so bad.
Can you say hi?
Oh.
She really wish. Oh, she and I matched today.
That's very... We all are having like the same color scheme. That was very cute.
Yeah, I love that.
You're looking very like cutie chic moment, and I'm very like the usual, some
I
graphic
like that hoodie,
tee,
though.
like definitely talking about my mental... Never better with a dead skeleton.
I like that though. That's very signature you.
It is.
You know?
I could never be like... One day maybe I will be chic and cute, but like...
Yeah, remember I had that premonition of you like stepping out of the cab and like with the like the sweater.
I will only ever be wearing like a never better skeleton.
I love that never better in the meantime, so it's all good.
Yeah. So therapy.
Yeah, so therapy. I like it a lot.
You love your therapist, though.
I like it a lot. Yeah, I like it a lot.
Very cool. Tell me about her.
she and I have been working together since I moved back to Connecticut in 2020. And she has done like significant, like I've like gone like leaps and bounds like past where I thought I could.
I would love to cheers to that too, because I know how far you've come.
Yeah.
And I know what a dark place that you were in a few years ago. And like, I am saying this in a very serious manner.
Yeah.
Thank God that you've crawled out of that dark place.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I need you here.
I know it. Yeah, it was like very not cool for a long time. But it's finally like at a place where I'm like waking up and I'm like, I don't feel so shitty about myself. I don't feel like the world is going to end. I don't feel like I'm wanting the world to end. So it is good. No. It's nice.
It's a tough place when you're wanting the world to end.
Yeah. It's very not fun. So yeah, I feel like I owe a lot of that to Caitlin. Caitlin is the type of therapist that holds me accountable in a way that like a friend would. You know what I mean? Like there's a level of courtesy there. It's not like, and you're a fucking idiot for not taking your medication that day. Or like, you're fucking dumb for feeling this way because you shouldn't feel this way.
Who wants a therapist
Nobody
like
wants
that?
a therapist like that.
No one can have a therapist like that. Then it's not therapy. It's some like weird boot camp.
The whole point is to have somebody unbiased that you talk to, because like you can talk to your friends, you can talk to your family. Like I talk to you, we talk all the time, but like there's still like an unbiased party that has the knowledge and the tools to help you get through shit, to be able to be like, okay, so we're going to like learn this technique and like, we're going to do these things. Or like, I've noticed within the last year that like you have a pattern, and like, have you noticed the pattern? And like, it's really
Therapy is supposed to bring this like level of self-awareness to you in a non-judgmental way so that you can like work through whatever you're going through. Yeah. Like, remember that one therapist?
Dude, I told my therapist about that therapist.
You did?
I sure did. I was like, Nicole like wants a therapist, but like I think she's kind of scarred from the last one.
I am, bro.
Like, I think she fucking hated that last one.
Well, here's
like
you. My therapy journey. I had that very first therapist, Jane. She was lovely. Yeah. She was very like, holistic.
Yeah.
And like I used to go to her house and I'd sit with the dog and pet the dog, and then we'd meditate together, and she like felt what I felt, and it was beautiful. And then we had that weird situation towards the end where she was like, oh, you want to talk to your dead mom? Go to this other lady and ask for spiritual healing.
Like, whoa, dude.
I kind of want to like pull up that little audio clip.
Can you pull up the audio clip really quick and just like give it a quick? Yeah, good. I'm glad that you do.
I have that on like lock.
Yeah.
It's this bowl of insecurities that I just don't feel that.
For any of the Drink for the Trauma fans, they absolutely know. There's an episode of this. Actually, we could totally link like the YouTube video of spiritual healing so you guys can get like an in-depth look at like what this was truly like. But just as a snippet, this is incredible.
Let me paint the scene for everyone. She's like hovering over my body. At one point, she presses her lips against my actual hip and starts screaming into my hip to break up the vibrations. But I want to get to the part where she sits me straight up and straddles me, and like, it sounds like we're having an orgy.
I've never heard that part.
I gotta get to the part where she's like,
I don't want negative energy on you. Breathe. It's hard. Come on. Jeez. That has an identity.
What?
I'm so sorry they did that to you.
Who? Who?
So hard to come off.
Was she like touching you at this point?
Oh, she like was doing a weird thing where she was straddling me sitting up on the bed, on the massage table. And she like took her hands and like was pressing it between my shoulder blades and trying to like rip them apart. Like it was horrific. And she didn't even talk one time about my dead mom, so thanks for that.
No, she sure as fuck did not.
And my mom was like, definitely like, she blew $100 on this.
Dude, your mom was like, this is fucking insane.
She said, guys, come take a look. This is hilarious.
Your mom...
All her buddies in heaven. She's like, no,
come
this is so funny.
Fucking scream.
So then it was that one, and then there was one in between that I really liked. And then like my ex like took her over. My most recent therapist though, remember her?
Yeah, the one
that
who
little
literally
old woman?
The one who literally like
Weren't you there for one of them?
I was not there for one of them, but you did record one of them, and Fee was vomiting on the carpet in the middle of it. So I do remember that.
God,
so that was like
that.
pretty amazing.
She was like, okay, so I'm like an oversharer by nature, and like I divulged like my entire trauma in the last 5 years in like 47 minutes. And then she felt the need to take the last 13 minutes of this conversation to do a quick survey in which she asked me. I let her know what a dark place I've been in. You know, I've had a lot of loss in the last few years, like relationships, my mom, like everything. And this woman has the audacity to be like, in the last several days, have you felt sad or hopeless? And I said, yes.
Yeah.
And then she's like, okay, yes. Okay. In the last several days, have you felt down? like you want, you don't want to live? And I said, yes. And she looked at me like she has like 911 on speed dial. Like they're about to come get me.
Like she doesn't
like,
even...
girl, what?
She doesn't even sound like she's like actually... Like she sounds like a licensed therapist, but it sounds like she's giving very ChatGPT, Google in like
Don't be nervous that I want to kill myself sometimes. Like, sorry.
That's the whole point of a therapist, is to like bounce that off of them and be like, so what do you think? And they're like, well, don't do that.
This lady was very like...
She's not used to that shit.
No,
She's
I was like way too dark for her.
You were out of her league.
I was extremely out of her league.
Yeah, and that's okay.
And then like look at this one. One time I was having a therapy session and she's like in the middle of talking and there go the cat under the table. And I was like, you're going to have to excuse me for a second because like my cat's throwing up. And she takes priority because I hate this guy. That was the conversation where she asked me if I did my homework.
Yeah.
What did you write down?
So, I remember the last time I said we should meet weekly, but you opted for, bi-weekly. So, did you write anything down from the last time of how you want people to help you the way that you would want to be helped?
What does that mean?
Who knows?
What does that mean?
Dude? But it's her like asking me if I wrote anything down. I was like, oh no, I didn't write anything down. I did think about it. And she was like,
okay, but so you didn't write anything.
No.
And I was like, no, I didn't do the homework. I'm so sorry. I come to therapy unprepared.
No,
like I just come here expecting to like have a conversation with you. I want my ideal therapist is like, hey girl, how you been? Highs and lows of the week. Let's go. What can we do to make this week better? How can I facilitate you in your thoughts this week? Like what's heaviest weighing on your mind?
Right.
You know?
1000%. Caitlin is very that girl that I've never felt like pressure, but I do feel like I don't want to disappoint her.
Yeah.
So she's given me not really like ultimatums, but she's definitely been like, so this is the 8th time I've heard you say that when you go to the gym and when you like, are working out and you're eating healthy, you feel better. And she's like, and you go through this pattern where you do that and then you stop and then you do that and then you stop. She was like, right now you're in a really dark place. You're in a really depressive episode. She was like, the next time I talk to you, if you're not in the gym, we're going to start to escalate these sessions further down. And I was like, whoa, oh shit.
Whoa, escalation.
And I was like, really? And she was like, I care about you. And as your therapist,
don't make me cry.
I need you to know that I hear what you're saying and I need you to hear what you're saying. And I'm like, oh, fuck. So, like, I
caring
went
about
to the
you.
gym and, like, you know, like, it's still true. Like, I always feel better about myself. I always feel better in general. I don't feel like things are shitty when I'm going to the gym. I'm eating healthier, doing all these things. But, like, she's very, like, I'm looking out for you. And, like, I hear what you're saying, but, like, you don't hear what you're saying. You know, you might think you know what you're saying, but, like, you don't know what you're saying. So, like,
Meanwhile,
that's
this
what
bitch
you
just
need.
asked me if I did my homework. Don't you do my fucking
Dead ass.
homework?
Like, I'm always nervous I'm gonna, like, disappoint her with, like, the news I have to come to next
definitely
session.
disappointed this bitch.
Oh my God, whatever. Fuck her.
Whatever,
She's a
fuck
loser.
her.
She's a loser. Even my therapist was like, nope, she sounds like a nightmare. And I was like,
She was a
period.
nightmare for
She
like the
sucks.
4 sessions I had.
Yeah.
What's your manic little thing this week?
My manic little thing of the week is that I love my car so much, and I thought I smelled a burning smell on Sunday. And so I started Googling it, and it was like, it's probably a transmission fluid. You never know what's going on. And I was like, oh, fuck. And so it was like,
The way that you use ChatGPT is like everything to me. You're like, hey, my face looks a little weird. Do you think I have eczema?
yeah. And it's like, yeah, you definitely do. Like, go get that checked out. Real love. It's like, go ahead and get Ebglyss, but do not take if you're allergic to it.
Why do they say that?
Why do they ever say
In
that?
every commercial for a medication, it's always like, please don't take if you're allergic. Why would I do that?
Why the fuck
Why
would I do that?
It's either my first time taking it and I wouldn't know if I'm allergic, or I've taken it and I wasn't. Why would I do that again?
Yeah, you're like, you know what? I want another one of those allergic reactions.
know what?
That sounds great.
I know I have that eczema, but I'm feeling really suicidal. Maybe I'll like.
But maybe that's what
that.
it's about. Because, like, if somebody's like, I'm heavily allergic to this, like, and I'm suicidal, maybe that's what it's about. It's like, maybe I'll stop breathing. Whoa! Real love! Whoa!
That's all we hear while we're watching Housewives because it's the only commercial they play in between on
It's
Peacock.
the only thing they play. If you watch Real Housewives, you know that is like a just like round the clock. Like all the fucking time.
Every 10 minutes.
God damn.
Woo!
Anyway, so yeah, I asked ChatGPT, I was like, can you help me figure out what this is? And it was like, oh my God, transmission. So I was like, let me like check that out. And like I Googled it, and like you're supposed to have a specific fuel for the car because it's a Jeep, and like, so I started to freak out. So I went to like Valvoline and I was like, okay, I'll get this like fixed. And they were like, oh, we don't have the right fuel. I was like, shit. So I went to like Monroe Muffler, and they were like, we don't know if it's ever been changed. We're not really sure. We don't know if it was done with the right
Isn't
stuff.
that part of your
And
job?
I know. And I'm like, what
Can't
the
you
fuck?
check?
Can't you check? And they're like, well, if we open it, we might fuck up the transmission, which is true. Like if it hasn't ever been changed, then they're liable for fucking up the transmission, and they don't want to be liable.
How do they
for
ever
that.
change it then? That doesn't even make any sense.
That's just fucking, then you just have to have the whole transmission redone. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. But anyway, I ran around with my head chopped off being like, I gotta go. I don't know. And then like literally Monday, as I'm like, can you fit me in today? The guy's like, yeah, like 3 o'clock. I was like, fuck. I finally found car records that showed that I actually did have my transmission fluid flushed. And it was like 30,000 miles ago. And I'm actually totally fine. And it's not that. And then I got an oil change, and that's probably what the burning smell is. So I manically was like, oh, I'm gonna have to spend $400 and like freaked out for absolutely nothing. I spent an entire day like freaking the fuck out over nothing. So like that was as manic as I got this week.
Sure.
What was yours?
You lived it with me last night. Like,
Yeah, tell the audience.
well, if the audience would join us, it's been a very emotional like couple of weeks / month. Nani's in the hospital, the holidays, the whole jazz. Like,
Yeah.
and then I had to have a very hard conversation with my dad about like where our relationship has been and like how we're not that close anymore. And last night was just like very emotional.
Yeah.
And my thing that helps my mental health is to binge watch Salt Lake City Housewives with you and like laugh our asses off at like Lisa Barlow.
Dude.
You know, like that makes me feel better. It makes us laugh.
Of course.
We're going to be a housewife one day. You know what I mean?
Of course.
And so instead of like getting adequate sleep, I stayed up until midnight watching like, like it was 9 o'clock and I looked at you and I was like, I know it's close to my bedtime, but we should watch at least one episode. And then that turned into like 3. And I was like, oh, it's midnight and I have to be up in 5 hours for work.
I asked you like as we got to like the second episode, I was like, so what happens if you call out tomorrow? Because you can. You're like, I can't. But then you got to come home like early.
But that was very cute, yeah, because I went into work, I did my cute little cases, then I came home, and I have the next 2 days off.
Cheers to that. I love to hear
that. Was cute.
That was very cute, eh? Okay, so Housewives is definitely like a coping mechanism for 100%. You and I, 1000%. Like, pardon me. Historically, what has helped you from like pulling the trig? Like, you know what I mean? Like calling it off. Like, historically, what has like calmed you down or made you feel like reset in a way that you're like, okay, like I'm good for now, or at least like I can handle this?
In like a full life situation way, it's kind of transitioned from like, oh, like my mom, I have to like live for her.
Yeah.
To like, I am a mom now and I can't go anywhere. Mm-hmm. So like, that's kind of the vibe. But something that always usually puts me in a good mood, there's like 3 things. Mm-hmm. Going for a walk. You know, I'm like, I love to be going for a walk.
Yeah.
Walks are like beautiful for my mental health. I'll walk to my fucking kneecaps collapse.
Period.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know.
Walking, cleaning is everything to me. Like a clean house is like as close to a reset as I can get when like, you know, I like listen. Oh, I did the dishes, I did the clothes, I did the
Yeah.
I do like the whole list of like things. Like when I can sit in my home and there's no chores to do and I can just sit and watch Housewives, that's like the trifecta. And I've gone for a walk. That's like everything.
Yeah.
And what was the third one? Housewives?
I think so, I guess.
Housewives, walking, and cleaning. That's the trifecta of like bringing me back.
Yeah. That's that's pretty solid.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, and music. That was like the other part of it. Like music always, either I put on the saddest playlist of all time and like let it out. Do you do that?
Of course.
Okay. So I either put on like the saddest playlist of all time or I like use music to be like, oh, it's a distraction. Like sing this song or like walk to this beat. Like music is such a huge part of like my being in general and yours too.
I think that's so interesting because like music works in both ways, right? Like music can be distracting when it's like, okay, like I need to just like get out of this.
Drown it out!
Yeah,
I listen
get the
to like
fuck out of here. Yeah. But also, did you know that when you listen to sad music, when you're in a sad mood and you like put on that playlist, your brain secretes the same chemicals that like react with your serotonin and your dopamine levels as narcotics. So it literally, I'm not lying. So it like naturally self-soothes you. Isn't that insane? I read that.
Thinking about like, music as a narcotic is like everything to me.
There's a line in a Taylor Swift song where she says, I put narcotics in all of my songs and that's why you're still singing along.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't really fuck with her like that, but they kind of give me chills.
I know, right? You're like, whoa.
Speaking of full body chills, you know what I'm going to say.
I do.
Remember a few weeks ago, you were having I can't say it. You were having a manic little thing. I came home, you were like a crackhead. You like had, and I just come in the kitchen and you're literally like full crackhead with like different size plastic bins for the jar. And like, you were like organizing the snacks by like category and like where they should go.
You have a snack drawer that has historically had some plastic bins in it.
True.
And it's usually been like relatively organized. And you've historically had like little graham crackers and like blueberry bars and like cashews for Dilly and whatever.
You took that to like the
I took it to like the nth level and I was like, I'm restocking on blueberry bars. I got us more RX bars. I got us Cliff bars. I got us protein bars. I got Dilly pretzels. I got cashews and I was like lining them up. I have these plastic bins to keep everything in order and it had me in a way.
He like looks at the fucking, he looks at the fully organized drawer and goes, like full body chills right now.
It just feels so good. Like that is the type of vibe. Like my drawers in here, like inside my desk, like having it all organized and just like everything has a little spot. Like that makes me feel so good. Having like food items like a refrigerator or like drawers or a pantry.
So I'm saying like organization brings like an arousal to my nervous system.
Like making it look like it's a store.
My nervous system, as many other people I imagine, live up to the name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, she is in a constant state of nervousness.
Oh my God, my adrenal glands are like broken. Like, yeah, I'm nervous all the time. Anxious. They hate me. Everything's fine. I'm dying. Can I breathe? Like, yeah, it's awful.
How about that? Like, I know you have it too. Like, that mean little bitch that lives in my head. She's so mean. She's so mean.
She's so horrible. The inner saboteur, as RuPaul calls her.
Oh, she's a straight up cunt.
Yeah, she's rude as fuck.
Oh my God. And it doesn't even take like a lot. It could take like, oh my God, I like put the fork in the wrong part of the dishwasher, in the wrong bin of the dishwasher. I'm like, oh, you fucking idiot.
Oh, I fought like that demon, but I'm more so like I fought the demon of like, you're a fucking idiot, with like reversing it and like looking in the mirror and saying like, you're not an idiot. I love you. You're meaningful. Like all this shit.
So
it's
nice.
so crazy, but like it actually legitimately works.
That's what makes
if you
me
do it
so
every day.
nice.
Yeah.
I gotta work on that. 2026.
Mine is very like body and like material in terms of just like looks oriented, where it's like if my skin is a little too dry or like my makeup looks a little something, I'm like, you're fucking hideous, go to the dungeon. Like, or like I'll fucking rub my skin until it's fucking
The
raw,
substance,
or
yeah.
like I'll just like not go on a date, or I'll cancel something, or I'll feel like shit, or like
She's mean.
she's so mean, and she
She is
tells me that I'm
mean.
fat, and she tells me that I'm
And you're
not
none of
looking
those
good,
things. You're
and I'm
beautiful
not.
and
I
snatched, and
know.
you are a catch. And it's more than just like surface level.
I
Like
know it.
you're beautiful in all the ways, and I have to remind you of that.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And like literally ditto to you as well. Like it's just,
Even in this sweatshirt.
especially in that sweatshirt. Your hair looks amazing today. I already said that. You look great.
Well, my mean girl was very like, danger! Like,
Was very what? Danger?
that too. Danger! Whoa!
Yeah.
Eczema! Skin psoriasis!
Mine's very like, you need to go to Turkey and get fucking hair plugs, you nasty old man.
Stop it.
Dead ass. Like, I'm going through a thing where my hair is thinning, so it's very like, every week my hair's different. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I haven't gotten a haircut in so long, because I'm afraid that when I get that normal haircut, it's going to be like, real love, woo! And I'm just going to be like receding hairline and balding. Real love. It's going to be like, whoa, you actually do need Ebglyss, because look at your skin. You have eczema all over your scalp.
Mine is very like,
Whoa, there's a weird
Yeah.
hairline, but it's eczema on your forehead.
That's
Yes, I
very
have
where
her.
I'm at as well. Yeah.
mine is also mean in a way where like the dumbest little things that like no one else is like upset about. Like at work, if I forget like one surgeon's preference, which like there's a bunch of them there, and I try to like autistically log each person's little tick and quirk and tism and what they like. If I like forget it and we're like, oh, you fucking loser, now they're never gonna want to work with you. Like, that's not true.
Yeah, the way you feel about like my bitch who talks shit about the way that I look is very the way that I feel about the bitch that talks shit to you about you being stupid for forgetting something like that.
know.
Like, it's just like completely not true. Like, it's human error, and also like,
I don't like errors.
I know nobody likes an error, but like that's human nature. It's literally called human error for a reason. And like, you're smart and beautiful, and you're one of the best nurses they have. And historically, you've been one of the best nurses out there. So
You're
like,
so cute.
don't start. You know what I mean? And the funny thing is like, that's not even what you would like want to do with your life. And you're like fucking incredible at it.
That's also like part of this mental chaos is like the control freak in me, the OCD in me, like has to be good at everything. Like if I'm not good, if you show me one time and I'm not good at it, you're a failure.
Dead
like
ass.
I'm a failure.
That's like what stopped us from launching this podcast again for so long, because it's like the fear of being seen failing at something that like
The
you
fear of
feel
being
like you
cringe.
should, yeah, or like feeling like you should be good at this already by now, and like you should have it together enough to just like do it. And we're very
And like not for nothing,
"Oh."
like leaps and bounds. We used to be in the fucking basement with the school news at
Dude.
the same desk. We have different cameras. We have a setup. Like we have a system. We have a formula. We have a production.
Right. And like, even though probably in 2 years we're going to look back and be like, wow, how fucking
Loser,
cringy.
studio
what
bedroom.
idiots. But like, for now, it's very like, we're doing our best, Dilly.
We're doing our best.
Oh, man. Yeah. I feel like my mental health has definitely gotten better within the last, like, I don't know, 5 years, definitely. And
For sure.
I feel like when I got diagnosed with my bipolar disorder, I was very like freaked out and scared. But like, I'm going to bring him up, and like, I probably shouldn't because I will probably end up crying. But Kevin was like very...
Oh, no. Don't do that weird, scary, manic smile where you're crying laughing.
Kevin was there, like, from the rip. Like, the day I got diagnosed with my bipolar disorder, I had had Kevin for, like, a week. So, like, Kevin...
When was that?
That was when I was 27. That was in 2018. So, yeah, I remember having him and being, like, so incredibly depressed, and, like, just, like, the first... I hate this. The first week I had him, I remember just, like, he was, like, walking around the little, like, living room, and I just, like, put my head on his, and I was, like... I was like, wow. Like, just to myself, like, I don't know if I'd be here. And, like... He very much so changed the trajectory of my life in a really meaningful way. So yeah, he was very like
Got you through.
therapy dog. You know what I mean? Like, he was technically an emotional support animal. This is insane. My makeup's probably like fucking totally ruined. He was very much so like my emotional support animal, and like also a reason to get out of bed every morning, and like a reason to like literally live, because like when you don't want to live, you
have to,
because it's like this being like depends on you. That's like a lot of responsibility, and like I'll tell you what, like, I'm in a way better place than I was years and years ago, but when Kevy died, like, that, like, purpose and, like, that meaning just kind of, like, felt like it was taken from me, and, but yeah. He is, like, very much so a big reason of why I'm alive today. And, like, even though he's not here, I am, like, incredibly, incredibly grateful for the time that I had with him. And, like, you know, like I've said in the past, like, I understand that I have my own issues with grieving over an animal, but I do understand that, like, he is not just an animal. He was an emotional support for me in the way that, like, so many people couldn't. So, yeah. Anyway, that's just like a big important part of my mental health was him. So, yeah. And like having him helped me, like, it's so insane. Like, having him helped me navigate his passing way more, which it's like, he was able to like, yeah, give me the gift of like being able to be healed enough and to be strong enough to handle it. And it's like, wow, fuck. Like, if I didn't have you, like, I don't know if I'd be able to
get through it.
Yeah. Like, if this was like one of my parents or like one of my best friends, like, if I didn't have Kevy, I don't know if I'd be able to get through it.
Yeah.
So
I get that.
Yeah.
Like, some days when I'm having like a really shitty day with my mental health, like, oof, that feels heavy, like, feels very lonely. Like, yeah. I know I always have you, like, obviously, and I always have Sophia, but like, sometimes Sophia, like, is the reason, like, it feels heavy.
For
you know
sure.
what I mean? Like,
yeah, she's a lot.
And she's a lot, and like, the best of ways, and she's a lot in like, you know, heavy ways. Like,
Yeah,
it's
she's
tough.
she's a handful. She's a toddler.
Yeah,
like, it's a
and
lot.
It always will fuck me up when like I kind of feel like, uh-oh, I like can't hold it in, and she's around me and she like sees me crying.
Yeah.
And and which like, this is a whole other thing. She's like cognizant enough to be like, Mommy, are you crying? I'm like, yeah, I'm just sad. And she's like, do you miss your mom?
Yeah, that's really fucking hard to hear. But also like really beautiful because like,
oh my God. And then she'll be like, Mommy, don't cry. Like
yeah,
you've been there when she's been like, Mommy, don't cry. It's okay. And like, she said some shit last week that had me like, I'm like, I am the person where if you say this to me, I cry harder.
Yeah.
And she was very like, Sophia's here.
yeah.
Whoa.
God damn. Yeah, no, she very much so is like in tune with emotions. And like, I have to say, I think it's incredibly important that you cry in front of your daughter and that like you explain why you're crying, because like not a lot of people can do that. And like as a child, you know, you learn to stifle your emotions. You learn to not show how you're
my mom,
feeling.
Like, I never
Yeah.
knew how my mom was feeling. She was just like a tough ass. I'm like having a whole makeup.
Yeah.
I'm
You
looking
are
like-
definitely giving mascara on your shirt. I just need you to know. And like, I felt bad, but I wasn't about to like be like, hey, you got mascara. Whoa! The entire fucking board just fell down. Did the whole camera move? No, okay, the camera didn't move.
Oh my God. And can we like take a quick 5 to
Yeah,
reset?
let's take a 5. One thing I will say, that HausLabs really wish.
Your makeup looks flawless.
Ah! We had to take a quick break, everyone. That was quite a moment.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
That was a heavy kind of thing.
That was tough. Yeah.
This podcast is for you if you're a millennial healing your trauma via therapy.
Yeah, very that. If you're taking the correct steps to be a better person, whether you're a parent or not, but for the next generation of human beings coming through,
God bless.
hats off to you. And also same, you know?
Yeah.
I think like whenever I'm with Sophia, I do think about like being a kid and like how it felt and like I wish I had somebody like me, and like that sounds a little self-centered, but like
No.
I wish I had somebody like me to like look up to, because like I didn't have anybody that was like that comfortable with themselves to just like be whatever and loud,
Do
and,
whatever,
like,
be whoever.
wearing makeup. Like I remember my nephew, when I was doing my makeup when I was like 25, he was like, why are you doing your makeup? And I was like, because I am. And he was like, boys don't do their makeup. And I was like,
I do.
Boys do their makeup, baby. Like, don't get it twisted. And like, I don't know, I just wish I had somebody to make me feel like it's okay to be comfortable with yourself. And that comes a lot from like therapy, because if I didn't, you know, have that, I wouldn't feel that way. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I always just like think about that when I'm with her. I'm like, how am I going to be a good role model as her Uncle Lindo?
Yeah.
Like, I have to be, you know what I mean? I can't be like that shitty uncle. Like,
Yeah.
I'm never going to be that bitch.
Well, and like we talked about, it's like there has to be a beautiful balance of like being vulnerable and showing that like expressing your emotions is okay, and
Right.
also like being strong for your kid.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure. I totally understand that. God bless you for being a parent.
Name a way that your body responds to stress. Like, are you a hair loss? Are you an eczema? I happen to actually be lucky enough to be both.
Real love. Yeah. No,
Bliss.
Yeah, it's an Ebglis situation for me. I get eczema like on my chest right here.
Oh.
I get it like in the bridge of my nose right here, like
I get it under my eyes.
and then I get it right up in my hairline,
I get it in
all the
the
way through my
hairline.
scalp and in my beard, and then I start to lose hair over it, and it's like, whoa! It's really fucking annoying. It's that, and then I start to gain weight like in my
Saddlebags.
in my
they
love
call
handles,
that?
because all that cortisol is very like, oh yeah, and I can't get rid of it.
Well, I'm also very like, not so much today. Definitely there's still a piece of it today, but I used to be such an emotional eater. I'd be like,
Oh man, I had a rough day. Chinese food and ice cream for me.
like,
yeah,
and
that
I
sounds
like,
great.
now I'm very like, go for a walk. Like,
Yeah,
So
those are like healthy replacements, though. That's
I would
called
love
growth.
to continue finding healthy
growth.
replacements.
Cheers to growth. Fuck yeah.
I love that gong. That
Yeah, I do love these gongs.
you know what else is good for our mental health?
What?
Getting a free case of Dr. Death.
So now in the garage, come Friday, we will have 36 Dr. Death waiting for us, and probably like, I'd say 15 in the fridge. I think it was something like 25 yesterday.
Nothing
but like,
brings me greater mental peace than knowing we have so much Dr. Death in the fridge.
it is really nice.
And at our disposal.
At our disposal. I like that we have wine, and we also have our backup Dr. Death, just because like
We need it.
Woo! I can't stop, by the way, with
Real
the
love.
That is who wrote the Real Love song?
I don't
If
know.
you wrote the Real Love song for Ebglis, this podcast is for you. Woo!
Do not take Epicus if you're allergic.
Or pregnant, apparently, which is pretty crazy.
You want to know what's really good for my mental health?
What?
You living here.
I know it. Dude, honestly, for me too. In so many ways, obviously because I'm living with you and it's like you're my best friend, and like having that connection and having that security and having that safety. Like I've never felt judged from you like once in my entire life, except for that time I tripped acid on the boat. And like, I don't even think you were judging me then. I think that was like
I wasn't.
mostly
I was
in my
very
brain.
like, okay, so he's naked in the bathroom. See you later. I'm going to go listen to music. I'll be back.
I definitely judged myself, and I was like projecting, but I don't feel like I've ever been judged by you in my entire life. So I automatically have felt like this just like safety with you, and being here, I feel like I'm allowed to just be myself 1000%. And it has changed the way I view myself significantly just as a human. Because like for so long I lived by myself, or like with other people, but like independent from my family. And then was like in a situation where I lived at home and was with my family every single day. And like it started to wane on me that like I'm in my 30s. I could be like incredibly successful right now if I didn't do the things I've done in my life or whatever. But I'm finally getting to a place where it's just like life feels like I'm in a really good place, and like you're a huge
Life's
part of that.
about to get good.
Yeah.
You didn't know where I was going.
What fucking song is that? I know that one.
Shania.
Oh, like new Shania though.
That's a good song, so stop. Life's about joy. Life's about pain.
Life's about rainbow,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like that song.
The way she said joy. I don't know if I like it.
Life's about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is definitely something that I think is like very beneficial for the both of us.
It is like
And it's really nice.
to have you here as like. I'm about to start fucking my makeup again. To have you here is like a constant support. Like, I just know that I'm good because like I have you, and I know you love me, and I know you care about me, and I know that like no matter what, you will make sure that like I'm good.
100%.
Mentally, physically, whatever it needs to be, like you just make sure I'm good.
Yeah,
And
because
like that's something that there's only one other person who's done that, and like they're gone.
Yeah.
So like having you here
yeah.
to make sure like I'll be okay.
Yeah, man. I'm always going to make sure that you're okay. Dude, whenever you said, like, mommy's got you to Dilly, and now whatever Dilly says, like, mommy's got me, like...
Well, she even, like, takes it one step further because she'll be like, Uncle Lito's got me.
I can't, like, yeah, we got you, babe. God, we are really in it this week.
It's time to wrap it up.
Yeah,
We're getting,
also,
like, really involved.
My battery's dying, so we do have to figure it out.
Okay, that's enough. This was a heavy episode, but...
This was a lot.
This is life.
This is like, that's life.
We haven't gotten really any, like, hotline manic little things, but
Yeah.
for those feeling heavy things and doing their manic little thing, let us know what it is. We'll talk about it. We'll laugh about it. We'll think about it.
Yeah, give us a call, leave us a voicemail, send us a text. You could make it anonymous if you'd rather, we don't reveal your identity. That's totally fine. But do give us a call because we did make a hotline and we do want you to call.
475-239-1186.
Yeah, there she goes doing that thing again. But you can just also go ahead and make sure that you check our bio on our YouTube or our Spotify or any place that you listen to podcasts, and you will find our hotline in the description of each episode.
Well, thanks for joining us, guys.
Yeah, we're happy to share our tears and our laughs with you like we always do every week. And we're glad that you decided to join us.
And we'll see you next time on
Manic Little Thing.